Welcome to Valvali's Product and Application webinar. My name is Francesco Corradin and I belong to R&D department. In this short webinar, I'll talk about the new ALS system, an electromechanical device that performs the load sensing signal conditioning. ALS is a flexible system that can be coupled with any load sensing flow sharing valve. There are two versions of the system. The first version consists of a manifold type construction. This solution favors simplicity and easy retrofitting. The second version consists of an integrated solution within the inlet section, for example in a DPX 100. This is the most compact architecture. Standby margin is the energy loss attributed to load control. It is a constant value determined by the variable displacement pump or by a compensator for a fixed displacement pump. This is averagely the 20% of the energy used to handle the load. With the ALS system, it is possible to manipulate the standby margin, obtaining an energy benefit for the same operation. The ALS device is located between the valve and the pump. During load handling, the load sensing signal is generated. The ECU applies to the ALS device an electric current. As a consequence, the system gives in output a conditioned load sensing, different from the original one. This results in an additional degree of freedom. The ALS system consists of a spool and two current-driven solenoid valves. With these, it is possible to increase and decrease the conditioned load sensing signal. Operating on the first solenoid valve, it is possible to increase the conditioned load sensing, obtaining an increasing in the standby margin. This operation results in a greater performance. Operating on the second solenoid valve, it is possible to decrease the conditioned load sensing, obtaining a reduction in the standby margin. This operation results in a greater control of the load and in a reduction in consumption. Using the proprietary PHC software, it is possible to program the ECU with one of the programming languages cited by the IEC standard. With the proprietary software WSD, it is possible to monitor the operating parameters in stake. The valve oil ECU controls the valve and manages the various functions of the ALS system. Some of these features act automatically. Others can be selected by the operator using the valve oil joystick. The basic functions that can be selected by the operator are the boost and precision. In the first case, there is an increase in flow rate compared to the standard, which translates into greater productivity, while in the second case, there is a reduction in flow rate that guarantees greater control of the machine and energy saving. It is possible to combine these two functions in a single solution. Using a map that correlates the angle of the joystick and the standby, it is possible to obtain a customized curve, tuned for particular applications. The operator can also select the following advanced operating mode. The system calculates the combination of standby and flow area in order to obtain the goal of maximum energy efficiency. This function is achieved thanks to the implementation of an adaptive algorithm able to minimize the standby while maintaining the same handling. The functions seen so far must necessarily be activated manually. However, ALS system also has automatic functions. The hydraulic power is determined by the system pressure, the flow rate, and the rotation speed. When the hydraulic power reaches a critical value, the ALS system acts as a limiter by modifying the standby. Thanks to the capacitive sensor integrated in valve oil joystick, the ALS system modifies the standby during the inactivity phases of the auxiliary functions, thus reducing the dissipated energy. When the joystick is gripped, the idle function is deactivated and the standby value returns to the previous setting. The ALS system has been tested and fine-tuned in the valve oil test department. Thanks to the collaboration between valve oil and Dieci, it has been studied an application case of the ALS system on a telehandler of the Dieci Agriplus series. Preliminary tests confirmed the results obtained from the test bench, highlighting the benefits and possible developments of the system. The simplicity of installation and the different functions make the valve oil ALS system a product capable of improving the performance of the machine, thus increasing the productivity. Moreover, this application can be exploited to offer greater resolution in movements, ensuring greater energy efficiency. The robustness of the system allows to work even in condition of electrical failure, avoiding machine downtime. If you need some more information, you can visit our website or our LinkedIn page. I would like to remind you that you can make your question in the chat, or you can reserve a dedicated meeting for this product. Thanks for having joined us into this presentation.